Voice actor Sean Chiplock is responding to a now deleted tweet from Jonko Joestar, who has also deleted their entire account, it seems. Before we continue reading this, let's try to get the context. Unfortunately, only one screenshot seems to be posted, and it's only of part of the exchange, not the full thing. You can see Jonko Joestar responding to Sean Chiplock here, where he said he deleted a tweet because the quote tweet he was responding to was deleted and there was no point leaving it up, adding to that person to please get a life. And Jonko Joestar responds saying,
"Aren't you a little embarrassed that most of the people defending you are weirdos?"
You can also see another response from Sean to Jonko Joestar here, and once again, it's a bit difficult to get the context given how many things are deleted. I think I can explain the situation, though, at least for the most part. I believe people were trying to come after Sean Chiplock for things he said at a convention somewhat recently. A situation I actually covered back when it occurred, and now they're bringing that up once again because these people are apparently terminally online and always looking for something to be offended about. Basically, Sean was at a convention doing like a smash or pass challenge, I presume, because Sayu comes on screen and he says that he would smash just for the people on Twitter or something like that, basically, you know, mocking the Twitter cops. Sure enough, as he expected, people on Twitter got offended at that clip, and he would respond to their complaints saying, "You're exactly the kind of person this clip was meant for." And so going back to the tweet we started with at the very beginning of this video with almost 4,000 likes, where people were basically bringing up that clip that I just talked about and saying that the people defending Sean are weirdos, and then trying to basically blame Sean for the actions of people defending him for that clip or something. And he responds to Jonko Joestar, now deleted as you know, saying, "It is not my responsibility to spend hours of my life every single day curating every single comment made by anyone with an internet connection. The web is as much of a cesspool as it is a modern marvel of technology, and it's your job to use common sense to help you navigate it." It is somewhat frequent where you see people say things like, "You're responsible for your comment section," or things like that. And I gotta say, out of the responses I've seen people make to those sort of claims, Sean's is probably up there. Another person attempting to drag Sean here would say, "Aren't you a grown man in his 30s acting like a child?" And Sean would respond saying, "Yes, that's called voice acting." We'll wrap this up soon because unfortunately there's just so much context missing, and that's making it difficult for me to cover and probably making it a bit difficult for you to follow along. Still, I think you might find these responses from Sean interesting, and he brings up points that I've said before regarding these Twitter cop types. You can see what Sean says here, and I'll just say the points that I've said before regarding how they spend so much time on Twitter trying to police people. To me, it just shows that they must have very privileged lives because like they spend so much time and energy doing that, and someone who like has stuff going on in their lives, whether it's school, work, taking care of their parents, taking care of their kids, friends, family that they want to help, whatever the case may be. When you have like actual things going on in your life, the last thing you're concerned about is some VA making a joke about a lolly or something in a convention. And we'll wrap this segment up here. Once again, full credit to Sean and the other Genshin VAs who've recently been talking about the toxicity and bigotry in the Genshin community. I'm not trying to throw shade with what I'm about to say. It's more so just me being like really surprised and complimentary towards the VAs. What I'm about to say though is that a lot of these VAs seem to have more of a backbone than certain Genshin content creators. And again, I'm not saying that in like a shade-throwing sort of way. I'm surprised. I wouldn't have expected that. I would have thought it would be the opposite, if anything. So, full credit to the VAs. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you there and in the next segment on the way.